YouTube? Shadow Willie here. Now, I want to talk about something that's been on the back of my mind for a while now, at least for the past couple of days. And it's portable gaming versus smartphones and tablets. Now, guys, I think it's in my viewpoint that portable gaming versus smartphones and tablets are just two completely different things, and they shouldn't be melded together to be competing with one another. Now, I think these two things are different because there's one that's completely dedicated to gaming, and there's another one that just multitasks it. So you're not getting like a full experience out of one specifically. But I read constant articles that they're saying that the portable gaming thing is dead. Smartphones and tablets are just so much better for gaming needs. You can just use your smartphone if you want to game on it or something. But I think that's completely different, especially for a gamer. Now, this is coming from a gamer. It's not coming from like a casual person. It's coming from a gamer. I'm a gamer. Alright, and I think there are three major reasons of why it's so different. And let me give you into my first reason, and it's controls. Okay, guys, controls are huge, and most smartphones and tablets are all touchscreen. I mean, no touchscreen will beat out the necessity of buttons and a D-pad. It's just, I got the PSP here. It's just nothing will compare to using the buttons and a D-pad. In the PlayStation Vita, you get two D-pads, so that's even better. I mean, I got a smartphone here. This is the T-Mobile My Touch 4G Slide. It's like one of the best smartphones available on the market, best Android phones available on the market, I think, right now. And I think that using the touchscreen is just, for a game, it's just horrible. I mean, I'd rather have, a D-pad to be used to control the game. Like this phone doesn't have a D-pad. It doesn't have a D-pad, but most smartphones and stuff like that, they don't even have keyboards. They just have touchscreen interface. And so it's hard to get precision controls with a touchscreen enabled device. And when you're playing games like games like Angry Birds and stuff like that, yeah, sure, it's optimized for probably just for the touchscreen. But when you're playing a game like, I don't know, what's a game that everybody likes? Let's take Grand Theft Auto for instance. I constantly hear from articles and reviewers that Grand Theft Auto is a great game to have on your smartphone or your tablet, but the controls suck because they're all touchscreen enabled. Touchscreen enabled controls, they suck when it comes to precision controlling. They suck. They absolutely suck. That's what the general consensus are to the reviews when playing games like Grand Theft Auto and Dead Space on your smartphone and tablet. It's nice to have those games on your smartphone and tablet, but the controls are a bitch. Everybody knows it. You can't beat out physical buttons here. You just can't beat out the D-pad and the analog stick and the buttons here. You just can't. So yeah, I just say that you definitely need a D-pad, analog stick, and some buttons. Now, people may say that the Sony Xperia Play or something like that is they can pretty much use they can utilize buttons and a D-pad and a phone, but the competitive market for phones these days aren't geared towards having games in them to have the comfort of playing with a D-pad and buttons. They're not optimized for that. What they're optimized for is for sleek designs and lightweight. If you add buttons and a D-pad to that, it's gonna make it a little bit heavy. You know what I'm saying? So having a device that's dedicated to that is so much better. Okay, my next argument now comes from the content of the games. Now, sure, some games on the Android market are, I guess, they're just, quickie games to get your quick fix off of. And that's cool, like Angry Birds, what other smartphone games are there? I don't know. You can play games like Uno and stuff like that on your smartphone to get your fix. But when you have a portable device that is dedicated to playing games, you get a better experience on the go. You get a better experience. I mean, look at the PlayStation Vita. You got and in 3DS too. Look at the PlayStation Vita in 3DS. You got Super Street Fighter 4 on the go. You got Uncharted on the go. You got those games are like console experiences on the go. And you got the luxury of having actual buttons to play them. I mean, and also the content of the game. I mean, like, I'm an RPG gamer, guys. I'm a JRPG gamer. I love to play RPGs. There's not that many RPGs on the Amsterdam market, as far as I know. The only one I know is it's an action game called Zengora or something like that. I don't know what it's called. I had the name up somewhere, but don't quote me on that. It's Zengora 4, I believe, and that's a great game to have on have on your phone, on your smartphone or tablet. It's a great game. And the level of details of the game, it looks nice and everything, and the user interface is nice, but it comes back to my argument, my previous argument, of controls. The game uses onboard touchscreen controls, but I can't help but feel that it would be better if I had an actual D-pad to move around that game. It would be so much better. So yeah, the content of games would be lacking. I mean, they're not completely great games. They're optimized for only a smartphone use, optimized for only getting your quick fixes. That's it. And I don't want to make this video too long, so I'm going to move on to my third argument, and probably my most, I guess you could say, the biggest reason, I guess you can say, is, of course, battery life. I mean, seriously, if you're a person, guys, that's on the go, and you're constantly going places, you got a morning commute, wouldn't it be better to use the battery of something that's dedicated to gaming than to use something that you need possibly the whole day? I mean, seriously, between these two, you need this one, whether this be a smartphone or a tablet, you need this one more than you do need this one. Okay? And let me hit you guys up with a little scenario I had the other day. The other day, I had to get up early. I had some run around to do. I knew I was going to be out until at least in the morning, from like 9 o'clock to at least 6 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock at night, whatever have you. And I knew this. So I said, let me take a couple of things. Let me take my PSP. Let me take my phone. Let me take my iPod. You know, so I have some forms of entertainment while I'm running around doing errands and crap like that. So sort of the day starts out. I get on the bus. I go to get my haircut first. And I figure I get there early. I leave early. I can get in and get out early. But sure enough, I go inside there. My plan completely backfires. And there's like 5 people waiting to get their haircut. And it's early in the morning, so I can't just, walk around and just, walk into a place and just, window shop, I guess, and stuff like that. No places are open. So now I sit down. I said, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to sit here and just play with my PSP until it's my turn to get my haircut. So I go to get my PSP, and sure enough, I forget my PSP. I'm like, oh, my God. I have to sit here and wait 5 people at least a half hour to get my hair cut, and I've got nothing, no source of entertainment except for this TV, which has ESPN on it, which I pretty much am up to date with all football, basketball, baseball, and whatnot. What do I need to know here? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, wait a minute. I've read so many articles on portable gaming versus smartphones, and I have, like I said before, the T-Mobile My Touch 4G slide, 4G connectability, great speeds. This is a high-end phone. Like one of the most high-end Android phones you could possibly get. And I'm saying to myself, let me play some games. Let me play some games on here while I wait 30 minutes to get my haircut. So blah, blah, blah. I play Uno. I play Zone Zeria. Whatever it's called. Don't quote me on the name. The name is right there. Okay? So I start to play those games for about 30 minutes. And then it's my turn to get into the chair to get my haircut. I get my haircut, blah, blah, blah. I walk out the barbershop. And then I take a look at my phone to see what time it is. And then sure enough, my battery is like 25 to 35% gone. And my day is just getting started. You see what I mean here, people? Battery life is huge. I don't have a charger on the go. I don't have a freaking USB to connect this thing to a computer. Plus, I'm going to be everywhere. I'm not going to places that's going to allow me to have a charger or a USB. This thing has to last me until 6 o'clock. And it's like 9:45 right now. It has to last me to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. 6 o'clock at night. And it's already 25% to 35% gone. That's just bad. Wouldn't it be better to have your PSP or your Vita take the hit for battery life instead of your phone? Because you need your phone. You need your phone everywhere. So, like I'm saying, having one device that's dedicated to something than another is just better. You get a better experience, you get a better control scheme, and you don't suck up your precious battery life. At least that's the way I view it, guys. I mean, seriously, maybe you have different viewpoints than it. Maybe you think portable gaming will be dead. This is the last generation for portable gaming, and everything will be integrated to a smartphone or a tablet. But me personally, I think having a separate device like the PSP, the 3DS, or the PlayStation Vita, which I plan to get sometime down the line, I think that's better than using your phone, using up the battery power for your phone, and not having good controls, precision controls. But again, when I'm comparing smartphones, I mean the best smartphone in the market, I believe, is the iPhone and iPad. And I don't know because I'm pretty sure that the Android powered phones, the Android OS, is just horrible when it comes to battery life. It's probably the most horrible thing you ever seen when it comes to battery life. It has a very short battery life, but still, why would you waste battery life, precious battery life, on your iPhone or in gaming? You need that battery life to last you quite possibly throughout the whole day. You see what I mean? Anyway, guys, I don't want this video to go on too long. Let me know in the comments area what you think about portable gaming versus smartphone and tablets. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'll see you guys next video. Peace.